You know what's sad? Could be a lot of people on social media that are going to come on the comment threads of this video and other videos of other YouTubers that are reviewing Monday Night Raw on a weekly basis. And they're going to say that, hey, Monday Night Raw for August 13th got them looking forward to SummerSlam. It got them excited. They're hyped up, if you will, what the kids now say, right? And to those schleps, I want to know the following. Mother Flower, please tell me, who is prescribing you drugs? I really want to know. I want to take a dose of this. So maybe, just maybe I will view things the same way you do. Because right now I'm not. I have no idea what a lot of you schleps are watching. I have no idea. Maybe we're not watching the same show. Maybe we're not. Maybe you have your show a week behind. Or I don't fucking know. I have no clue, Mother Flower. I've been saying this for weeks. Leading up to SummerSlam, Monday Night Raw has shed the bed. Week after week. And you know what's crazy? See, usually, I don't do prayers. I don't. It's not really my cup of tea. Okay? But I decided last night, before Raw even went on the air on the USA Network, to do a little prayer to the wrestling gods. The JBL, that is, right? Please. And I said, please. Give us a good Raw. It's the go-home show. It's a SummerSlam. There's a lot of people out there that are still up in the air. They even want to buy a ticket to SummerSlam. Please, just give us a good Raw. It's the go-home show. And nope. Raw again. Shit the bed. Don't get me wrong. There is some stuff here and there that's passable. Right? But when you think about it, Monday Night Raw last night was a waste of 3 hours for the return of Dean Ambrose. And don't get me wrong, listen, I'm not here to say that, oh, Dean Ambrose returning was bad, because it was not. It got a pop, people went crazy for it, all the fuck you want. Okay? The idea that Seth Rollins had travel issues, right? Nope. Dean Ambrose now looks like a jacked up version of Drew Gulak. Somebody should give Dean Ambrose a fucking drug test. Because why the fuck not? But everything else, we can even say the whole Roman and Paul Heyman segment was theirs. But everything else on the show, nothing to give a shit about. Nothing. And again, it's the go-home show to SummerSlam. WWE's second biggest show of the year. After WrestleMania. The biggest party of the summer. I have no idea what party is this. And you know what's crazy? You know what the sad part about all this shit? I'm saying right now that this show, again, is not convincing me to buy a ticket to SummerSlam. But you know what? I'm going to come back here later on today, maybe tomorrow morning, right? I'm going to come back on this chair, pull the microphone down. Instead of the Raw overlay, you get the SmackDown Live overlay. And I'm going to come on and probably say, oh, SmackDown at least put an effort. SmackDown at least tried. SmackDown got me a little bit excited for SummerSlam. The hell, I might just even buy a ticket to SummerSlam. And again, Raw is the flagship show. They're supposed to fucking lead the brigade. But fuck me, hell no, they did not. No, Mother Flower. No. And again, I would have reviewed the show early in the morning, like literally yesterday after Raw went off the air. But yesterday, early in the day, I got a root canal done. And last night, after Raw went off the air, I started to feel pain. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because Raw was so bad, or maybe because, hey, the fucking shit's starting to wear off. But I was feeling pain, and I took some medication that the doctor prescribed, and then I went to sleep. Woke up around 4 a.m. or so to go to work, 3 in the morning, if you will, go to work. Came back just a couple minutes ago. Here I am now doing this fucking review for Monday Night Raw for August 13, 2018. Raw was live from Greensboro, North Carolina. And again, like I said, Raw just shat the bed. That's my honest opinion, Mother Flowers. I want it from you. Down below in the comment thread of this video, give me your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Did you actually enjoy the show? Did you hate the show? Are you actually looking forward to going to SummerSlam? And you know the sad part about it too? I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people in the community that are in the area, if you will, that are actually going to be heading to Brooklyn this weekend. But not for SummerSlam. No. They're going to go for TakeOver Brooklyn. And then after that, watch SummerSlam in the comfort of their own home. At this point, I'm probably going to do the same thing. Likely I am. But things can change. But as always as well, I want to get your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet throughout all these shows: Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, Impact Wrestling, pay-per-views, and above all, with all you crazy, sick, twisted mother flowers out there on social media. So Raw kicked off with Ronda Rousey in the ring. As you all know, Natalya, who is her best friend, her trainer, lost her father, WWE legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart, one half of arguably one of the greatest tag teams of the late 80s going into the 90s, the Hart Foundation, right, with Bret Hart. And thoughts and prayers go out, again, thoughts and prayers go out to the family. And Ronda Rousey cut literally, I don't want to say like a promo, but she literally went out there, gave her condolences. And she pretty much, I thought overall was genuine. I thought overall was a genuine thing to say. One of the lines that she said, and it really stuck with me here, and again, it's so fucking true as well when you think about it. This is what Rowdy's literally said, right? In quote, "Our fathers are our pillars of strength in a hostile world. They are our reassurance that everything is going to be okay. But when that reassurance is ripped away, we have to face the fact that our fathers have been raising us to be the pillars of strength our families need when they're gone." And it's so effing true. It's just so true when you think about it, right? And I know a lot of people, again, who may not be familiar with Ronda Rousey, other than the fact that, hey, she's a former UFC champion, had no idea why is she the one doing this? Why is she doing this why is she doing this eulogy? And it's simple, really. You guys don't realize that Ronda Rousey, just like Natalya, lost her father. But Ronda lost her father at a young age, I believe, due to suicide. So, I get it. Fine, it made sense all you want. And again, I thought the whole eulogy was genuine. It came from the heart. I like that. And then, from out of nowhere, they brought out Alexa Bliss. They had to focus. They switched that whole thing from Jim the Anvil Neidhart passing, which was great. And then Ronda went to Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. And the whole thing just went whoop. Out came Alexa Bliss. Out came Alicia Fox. Rocking the headpiece of Mitch the Plant from Ambrose. Looking like Poison Ivy, the bootleg version. Waste of roster space. And they went back and forth on the mic. Alexa Bliss, again, talk about Ronda being overhyped rookie and this and whatnot. And we find out that Alexa Bliss was going to go at it with Ember Moon. Right there, impromptu match. Ember fucking Moon. A match that went long for no reason whatsoever because, again, it ended in a no contest because Ember went for the Eclipse. She went for the Eclipse. She had the match won. Keep this in mind. There's been numerous times in the past where Ember Moon defeated Alexa Bliss. Right? So what makes me believe that, hey, she can do it when she's already had done it before? She gets the Eclipse. Out of nowhere, Alicia Fox gets in the ring. Doesn't do a thing. She gets in, and they call for the bell. A botch. Complete botch. Ronda gets involved, and Ronda starts ragdolling Alicia Fox. Keep this in mind, Alicia's rocking a bandage on her arm from what happened last week with the match with Ronda Rousey. And again, Alexa's scared, so now she has to come up with a plan. Here's the thing about it. If this was a separate thing on its own, I would have been fine with it. But the fact is that you go from Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart doing this eulogy, right? And in the same segment, in the same moment, you go into the whole Alexa Bliss and SummerSlam match. To me, it just should have been a separate thing. But WWE being WWE, nope. No, motherflower. And keep this in mind, I'm fully aware over the years that WWE have not been very good with tributes to wrestlers dying over the years. I'm fully aware of that, okay? And another thing, too, I'm going to say, I've been seeing a lot of people on social media again, when Jim the Anvil Neidhart passed away, people saying F you Vince, another one that Vince let go before putting in the Hall of Fame and this and whatnot. Can we please stop with that shit? Can we seriously just stop with the bullshit of, oh, he should have gone to the Hall of Fame before he died? Yes, of course, but fuck. It's not the time right now. It's not the fucking time. How about we pay our respects? Thoughts of prayer to the family. And that's it. Enough of this BS of, oh, he should have gone to the Hall of Fame. It's not right. Screw you, Vince. Screw you, that. No, F that. It's so dumb. It's so immature of wrestling fans to do that type of shit. Just saying. From there, we find out that Constable Corbin, backstage. By the way, before I even get into that, so before the match even happened, right? Apparently, Alexa was told by Constable Corbin that she could bring out her own personal security guard. Security guard, Mother Flowers. Big, tough guy on Mother Flowers, right? That had been enforced and all this and whatnot, just so Ronda Rousey can beat all of them one by one by one. Again, let's showcase the fact that Ronda's a badass. The baddest bitch on the planet. So there it goes. Heading into this match, listen, heading into Summerslam, I'm supposed to believe that Ronda Rousey is going to literally rip Alexa Bliss in 2 pieces in 30 seconds. That's how it should be. That's how it seriously should be. But we'll see. We find out that Constable Corbin backstage makes a match between himself and an opponent, and also an opponent for Finn Balor. Kurt Angle wasn't with it, but again, just backing for an interaction. We find out that Constable Corbin's match was against Tyler Breeze. And what do you know? Baron Corbin wins just like that. Just like that. And keep this in mind too, the whole time they were talking about a contract signing, a fucking contract signing for a match between Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler. But Rollins had travel issues. But like I said earlier, Corbin beats Tyler Breeze with the end of days. And then he goes on to talk about Finn Balor. And he introduced the opponent for Finn Balor. And the opponent ended up being Jinder Mahal. And then he's like, no, that's not enough. Jinder Mahal will be teaming up with Kevin Owens. A handicap match. Because of course he can do that. Then Kurt Angle comes out and says that it's not. That, you know what? It's going to be a tag team match instead of a handicap match. So instead we're going to get Kevin Owens and Jinder My Balls versus Finn Balor and Braun Strowman, because again, it's fucking Braun Strowman. You gotta fucking pop all the fuck you want. And the match was there. I'm not gonna go crazy about this match, because to me, honestly, you know what it's like, yo? I'm gonna just say it right now. Okay, I get it that, you know what, there's gonna be a match at SummerSlam between, you know, Corbin and Balor, but why the fuck is this shit on the fucking main card is what I want to know. I seriously want to know why the fuck is this match on the fucking main card to fucking SummerSlam. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Obviously, Strowman won't, after hitting Mahal with the power slam. After the match, Corbin attacked Balor. But again, I want to know why is this match on the main card when we've seen this shit numerous fucking times. I've seen literally Baron Corbin and Finn Balor more times than I can fucking count already. But yet, Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega versus Rusev and Lana is relegated to the main card. Andrade Cien Almas being relegated, my bad, to the kickoff show. The fucking kickoff show. The same Andrade Cien Almas who's had the match of the year. I was gonna wait till the fucking SmackDown review to talk about that, but fuck it. They referenced what will be on the kickoff show. They referenced a Raw tag team title match between the Revival and the B Team, which is meh. We find out that Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight title will be on the kickoff show as well. Of course it is. Because again, the Cruiserweight division is meant for fucking kickoffs. Why the fuck not? And we find out that, again, mixed tag team match, Andrade and Zelina Vega versus Rusev and Lana in the kickoff show. The same Andrade who had the match of the year early this year with Johnny Gargano is being relegated once again to the kickoff show. But fucking Finn Balor, who, let's face it, hasn't done jack shit that's coming back, is on the fucking main card with fucking Baron Corbin. You know what's sad? A lot of people disagree. Oh, but Steve, Finn Balor's good. Finn Balor's doing this. No, he ain't doing shit. I'm sorry. He ain't doing shit. All you too sweet me motherfuckers. Come on, seriously. Wake the fuck up. Finn Balor ain't done jack shit is coming back to the main roster. If anything, Corbin and Balor should be on the kickoff show. But yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to believe that. And for in your eyes, hey, Roman Reigns should be on the kickoff show. Holy crap. But that's what happened. That's what fucking happened. Jinder Mahal got pinned by Braun Strowman. From there, we find out that a local singer by the name of Ricky Roberts was sucking up to Elias. And he said he wanted to play this here guitar as well as him. He's a big fan of Elias, dressed up as a country guy. He wanted, again, be a good country singer and shit. Apparently, he is the PWX champion on the indie circuit. Again, whenever WWE goes to these towns, they want to use the local guys, so why the fuck not? Elias showed up and to shill again the Elias merchandise. Apparently, Elias now selling a fucking wristband. A wristband. What would Elias do? What would Elias do? What would you do? What the fuck would you do? That's all I want to know. They talked about apparently there will be an Elias concert this Saturday at Gramercy Theater in Manhattan, which is crazy because I'll be there as well for the Bruce Pritchard show, for the something to wrestle with. So we talk about wrestling. I'll be there for the Bruce Pritchard show with Conrad Thompson. Literally hours before TakeOver Brooklyn 4 in Manhattan at the same theater. Just hours before TakeOver. And literally after that, the Elias concert, but I will not be there for that. I'll be there for TakeOver, though. But before that, though, I'll be there at the Bruce Pritchard show with Conrad Thompson. Which should be a fun time. Which should be fun as all hell when you think about it. And Elias told the guy, hey, listen here. If you really, again, want to get my attention, shit like that, I need for you to beat Bobby Lashley. Lashley comes out, and Lashley just demolishes the hell out of Ricky Roberts, or the fuck is Ricky Roberts, with a one-armed spinebuster, looked like. I'm not sure if Elias and Bobby Lashley are having a match at SummerSlam. I could be wrong on it. I don't know. But this is another match that should be on the kickoff show. But it's not. But it should be on the kickoff show, if you want my honest opinion. After this, we find out we're going to get a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team title. The B Team versus the Revival versus the Leader of Worlds. Now, I want to know, again, the match was fine for all the fuck you want, but I want to know, why? And again, we find out later on the night at the kickoff show, we're getting the match, fine. But why are we giving away a tag team title match on the Go Home to SummerSlam, on the Go Home show, knowing that these fucks aren't doing anything at SummerSlam? Maybe, yeah, now we know what the Revival and the B Team are, but still, you kind of get the idea. Why not put this match on the pay-per-view? Even if it's the kickoff show. A way for the Revival to win. Right? But instead, oh, no, Motherflower. No. We're doing this on Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam, Motherflower. Oh, yeah. I just question creative, and I question the placement of shit. I really fucking do. It's so fucking ridiculous sometimes, seriously. But all you need to know, again, that the B Team got the win. They literally got the win. They hit a Shatter Machine on Bray Wyatt. But so essentially after this, right, Axel stole the pin. So the Revival did the work, but the B Team stole the win. But before this, early in the day, they were doing like a math percentage chance of winning the match. Comedy stuff, but it is what it is, okay? From the B Team. And then after this, we get the Paul Heyman segment with Roman Reigns. They're referencing the fact that literally last week after the Paul Heyman and Renee Young interview. I'll get into Renee Young in just a little bit. They talked about how at the end of the interview, Paul Heyman said that again, this Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns doesn't stand a chance. unless that he walked away. What was the unless, right? And in the ring, Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns, they're talking whatever. And again, we got to a point where Roman, again, was ready for the match, if you will. He's ready to get this over with and shit. Paul comes out and he steals lines from the New Day. It's a New Day and shit like that. But he comes out and he says, hey, he knows a star when he sees one, that being Roman Reigns. And he wants, Roman Reigns to be essentially a Paul Heyman guy. He wanted Roman to think about it, right? Think about this, right? He decided to, he say, ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate of the reigning, defending, undisputed world champion Roman Reigns, right? People were cheering this shit. People were cheering. Holy crap! It took Paul Heyman to get people to cheer for Roman Reigns for just a sec there, right? And Roman's like, he's not having it. He's not fucking having this shit, right? Because apparently he said that, hey, he was bred for this position at a young age. And to make sure to keep with people that are drowning, and Paul Heyman is drowning. And Paul Heyman goes on and say that, hey, you know what? You're right. I'm drowning, but I'm drowning with the knowledge that your father and your uncle gave me. And he goes on to speak in Samoan for a bit. Hands Roman Reigns a piece of paper. Think about it. To make a decision by SummerSlam if we're going to get the services, or he's going to get the services of Paul Heyman. Which led to Paul Heyman grabbing pepper spray and spraying in the eyes of Roman Reigns. Now, here's the thing about it, okay? I am somewhat looking forward to seeing, the idea of Roman Reigns in some way, shape, or form joining forces with Paul Heyman. I was. Until they ruined it for me literally last night. I think you could have had everyone, like a cliffhanger on everyone, right? Wondering, hey, will Roman Reigns join forces with Paul Heyman at SummerSlam, right? But instead you give it away on the Go Home show. Right? You could have had Paul Heyman this whole time. We all was in cahoots with Brock Lesnar. Finally come to light at SummerSlam, not on the Go Home show to fucking SummerSlam. And out comes Brock Lesnar. Roman can't defend himself. And Brock goes in on Roman Reigns. Does a guillotine choke. Gets back in the ring. Does an F5. People are chanting one more time. And that was it. Again, I get what the message they were trying to say. I get it. Brock Lesnar is a dick. He doesn't give a shit. And Roman Reigns is fighting for the business that he loves and this and whatnot. He's supposed to be the savior that's going to bring back the Universal title home. I get that. The problem is, though, at the same time, it's like, yo, you're trying to get this whole sympathy shit for Roman. And the reality is, they've gone that route before. You're just telling me now that Roman Reigns is going to come out of SummerSlam the new Universal Champion. That's what you're pretty much telling me now. That Roman Reigns is going to win at SummerSlam. And if he is going to win, it cannot be it needs to be a squash. Can you think of Brock now? Brock looks so small. USADA is not fucking around with Brock Lesnar. I'm telling you that right now, motherflowers. They're not fucking around with Brock Lesnar. Roman, at some point, looked bigger than Brock Lesnar now, which is kind of crazy, right? Renee Young last night was on the color commentary team, right, with Michael Cole and Corey Graves. And listen, I've been saying this for a while, like, when the news came out a couple of days ago, why they're doing it. They're doing a pay-per-view coming up in October called Evolution, which is an all-women's pay-per-view. And this is just a way, just to sample Renee Young, because for a fact that they're going to do an all-women commentary team that pay-per-view. We could do Renee Young, maybe Beth Phoenix, Kathy Kelly. I don't fucking know. You kind of get the idea, right? And they're testing out Renee Young. This was a test for her. I thought, honestly, she was alright. She wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Could she be better? Absolutely. But I thought for her, again, I've listened to her before on NXT, but she's different now. And overall, again, it was alright. I'm not saying it was bad or it was great, but it could be way better. And hopefully she gets better down the road. But after this whole Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Paul Heyman segment, we get the 6-person tag. We had Bobby Roode teaming up with Titus O'Neil, and Apollo Crews versus the Authors of Pain and Mojo Rawley. No entrances. This was like the jobber theme, the jobber throwaway match, if you will. And no one gave a shit. I know I didn't give a shit. All you need to know that Bobby Roode, Titus O'Neil, and Apollo Crews defeated Mojo Rawley and the Authors of Pain. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. We had Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks. Ruby Riott's back, by the way. I'm happy to know that she's back. It's cool to know that she's finally back. Okay? And the idea was, hey, now that the Riott's back, let's see if this friendship of the Boss Huck connection would last. And the match, it was a good match. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, Sasha and Ruby can go out. They can definitely tear it up. Don't get me the fuck wrong. Right? There was a moment in the match where Sasha's hand gets stuck in between the steel steps and Ruby just kicks it and shit. Moment also where Sasha takes out the Riot Squad. Bayley got involved as well. But it was all said and done. Ruby Riott ended up getting the win over Sasha Banks with a roll-up. A fucking roll, but that was it. Now, this is the thing about it, okay? I've been saying this for months, that if Sasha and Bayley were going to touch, it needs to be at SummerSlam, right? At the Barclays Center, 3 years later, right? And you would think, okay, it's the go-home show. Okay, something has to give. A heel turn, something, right? To get the SummerSlam match. Nope, nothing. They blew it. From what it looks like, they're going to wait to Evolution. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck anymore. I've lost all hope. And you know, it's sad, right? You look at the SummerSlam. I know JD said it on Twitter. And it's kind of true when you think about it. Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Asuka, right? To name a few. Are all not involved in any way, shape, or form at SummerSlam. That's sad. That's sad. Some of one of the good talent that you have on that roster are not even involved in a SummerSlam match. That's sad. It's fucking sad. So disappointing. Again, the idea that, hey, we're going to get this Bayley and Sasha match in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center, right? And we're not even getting that. But yet, Finn Balor and Baron Corbin are getting a main card match at SummerSlam. But Bayley and Sasha, zitch, no, motherflower. That's disappointing. So what women's evolution is it really? And I'll be real about it. You know, if you're going to tell me that they're going to touch at Evolution, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't care. The magic is gone. It's gone. It's done. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. They had an opportunity to go back to the same building years later, and they blew it. Way to go, WWE. Way to fucking go. We then get the whole big contract signing. Again, throughout the whole night, the idea was Seth Rollins was not there. Seth Rollins had travel issues. He was in China doing a tour. Apparently, WWE was going to do a live event in Shanghai, in China, on September 1st, the day of All In, right? And the idea is that Rollins didn't make it yet, and Kurt Angle was concerned. Here's my thing, too. Why are we doing a contract signing to a match when you already made the match official, right? Weeks ago. And I hate that. I hate the whole notion of contract signings when the match is already made official. I hate that. I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. It doesn't make sense at all. It's not like when you watch the UFC, hey, Conor and Khabib are fighting, but yet leading up to the fight, we're going to do a contract signing. You don't see that shit. It's only in fucking pro wrestling. I don't fucking get it. It's stupid. It's tacky. It doesn't make sense at all to me. And again, this whole idea that Rollins wasn't there. And they even, Kurt Angle throughout the show gave Dolph Ziggler the contract to read over. Why would he do that? It's beyond me. And in the contract, it said that apparently Seth Rollins could have someone in his corner. I wonder who could that been, right? So we get to the contract signing. Rollins isn't there. You know, fucking Ziggler and McIntyre, they're wondering what's going on, right? He couldn't make it to the show. You know, again, throughout the whole night, Ziggler and McIntyre, they harass Angle about being bad at his job and not making the match official. Angle literally repeatedly tried to announce Rollins. Ziggler dumped on the fans for a while and signed the contract for Rollins forfeit, right? The idea, hey, Rollins was going to forfeit, but Rollins finally showed up, right? He should have talked about, hey, you know what? It's true, there were travel issues, but not for him. Apparently, you know, Seth Rollins was there the whole time. He's in his fucking ring gear, right? Who the fuck arrives to a show in their fucking ring gear, right? When you think about it. But apparently, it was for somebody else. Because if Dolph Ziggler's gonna have Drew McIntyre, who's a fucking crazy a Scottish sociopath or a psychopath, whatever the fuck he was saying, in Dolph's corner, then Rollins in his corner, he's gonna have a lunatic. Out come Dean Ambrose, like I said earlier, looking like a jacked up Drew Gulak. The people went insane. There was a brawl in the ring, dirty D's to McIntyre, and that's how they closed Monday Night Raw. With Rollins signing the contract. Honestly, I would have waited to SummerSlam to show Dean Ambrose. That's my opinion, obviously. People are saying that, hey, you know, Ambrose is going to cost Seth Rollins the championship at SummerSlam. Maybe so. We'll see. But again, SummerSlam did nothing for... My bad. Raw did nothing for me tonight. Literally yesterday. I said tonight, but it's yesterday. Because it's Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday now where I'm at. And again, it's the go-home show. The SummerSlam. And it's sad because, again, the objective of a go-home show doesn't matter what promotion you're in, whether it's WWE, whether it's Ring of Honor, whether it's Impact Wrestling, whether it's Evolve, whether it's CZW, whether it's MLW, your local high school fed across the street that does show on the weekends. The go-home show are meant to get fans excited for the big pay-per-view or the big show coming up. And Raw did not deliver on that. SmackDown, I guarantee you, are going to put an effort. They're going to try. And it will probably be a solid show. I cannot wait for Saturday. I cannot wait for fucking Saturday. I really cannot wait for fucking Saturday. I really cannot wait. Literally, that's my SummerSlam weekend right there. Literally, Saturday, I am heading over to the Bruce Prichard show in Manhattan with Conrad Thompson. And then after that, I am heading over to the Barclays Center for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. I will be doing a vlog. Expect the prediction video to come out sometime this week. I'm also going to try to do match simulations on the PS4. Have them uploaded on the channel. Bear with me. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. Believe it or not, I have not put 2K18, WWE 2K18 that is, on my PS4 in a couple of months. All I've been playing is FIFA. So we'll see how that works. But that's gonna happen. It's gonna go down, alright? Mother Flower, give me your thoughts as always in the comment thread of this video. Your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. If you enjoyed the show, if you're not, let me fucking know. I guarantee you probably did not. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button down below. We're almost at 1,700 subs. Also, give the video a big old thumbs up. Share the video to your entire social media. I'll be back later today, or if not tomorrow, for the SmackDown Live review. Alright, Mother Flowers, I'm out. Like Janice Titties. Peace out, Mother Flowers.